Yellow, Mr. Lee here. All right, so today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on your Khan Academy exercises. So I'm just going to take the first two. Once you see some examples of these first two, you should be able to tackle the third and fourth one. Okay, so let's go with the first one. And again, the design with these videos is you can pause, you can rewind. So I might be going through some of this fast, but make sure you utilize the video features. All right, so we have to figure out the angle pair relationship to solve before solving for the actual angle that they're asking for. Okay, so it says finding missing angles. We want to solve for angle x. All right, so I'm going to look for an angle pair relationship. It could be supplementary, it could be complementary, it could be vertical. There are different ways to do these problems. I'm going to choose to find the line. Okay, so check this out. There's a line that connects the 125-degree angle with angle x. Okay, if you can see that 125 plus x creates that line, which we know is 180 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to kind of document my work on this calculator on the right. 125 plus x should be equal to a total of 180 because it creates that line, right? They're actually supplementary. Right, so if I solve this, you can use your algebra skills. I'm going to subtract 125 on both sides. Let the calculator do the work for you if you need. It should be 55, right? Difference of 55 degrees. So once you figure out the angle pair relationship, it shouldn't be too tough to actually make the calculation. So I would say the harder part is figuring out what the relationship is first. Okay, let's do a couple more here. All right, so this one's actually super simple, again, if you know the angle pair relationship. So 145 is opposite of angle x if you look at these two intersecting lines. So already, these are vertical angles. So I don't have to do any work. If you know the definitions and the nature of vertical angles, they should just be the same, right? So x is 145 as well. Let's see if we can do one more here. Okay, so we have a square. We have some right angle symbols. I don't care about this 90. We do know that this is also 90. So sometimes you have extra information that you don't really need, but I'm just going to look right here, okay? This is my 90-degree angle. So that means 45 plus x is equal to 90. I understand some of you guys can do that in your head, right? But let's show the work here just so you can get some practice, right? 45 plus x is equal to 90. They're actually a complementary angle pair. And then we just subtract 45 on both sides. So then it becomes 45. Boom. Okay, so I'm not going to do all four. Let's get to the second one, get some more complex situations here. Okay, so sometimes you'll have more than one angle in your more than two angles in your equation. But what I want you to keep looking for, if possible, is those lines, right? There's your line, right? And the reason I'm choosing that is because you have 100, you have an x, and you have a 20 that makes up that line. So even though it's 3 instead of 2, they all add up to 180 degrees, right? So I'm going to make my equation here. I have 100 plus x plus 20. All three of those should be a total of 180, right? So then we just solve it. Subtract 100 and subtract 20 on both sides. X is going to be equal to 180 minus 100 minus 20, right? I'm doing multiple steps in once, but you guys can, again, pause if you need to and rewind. So 60 degrees should be the leftover that x is. So let's type in 60. There we go. Okay, so what's going on here? X is here, and it looks like we have some opposite angles shown. Tricky thing is there's actually two of them, okay? But here, let me do my little drawing here. So this is one line that I'm seeing, and then another line that I'm seeing that creates your angle X, okay? So if you look at it, angle X is going to be opposite the collective angle right here, which is going to be the addition of 50 degrees and 20 degrees, right? It goes from here all the way to here. That's actually 50 plus 20, right? So you can then think of it as 70, right? 50 plus 20 is 70. I'm not going to show any work on my calculator here. We're just going to say it's equal to 70. All right. So look for those angle pair relationships. I don't have time on my video to finish this one, but if you figure out this one's 9 degrees, kind of similar, right? X plus a 90 plus 23 equal to 180. You guys can figure that one out yourself. Message me with any questions. Come back to my Zoom. Get some tutoring if you need, okay?